Well, let's just talk about the play on I guess Friday, not Saturday. The strip sack of obviously not only a college teammate, but a high school teammate of yours. Just kind of take us through that moment of, being able to make that play and kind of secure what was a pretty chaotic victory.
Right. I think it was pretty poetic that my high school teammate and roommate last year was the quarterback on that last play. But I think all credit to the coaches because we played that scenario a million times, so it just felt like another day. The moment wasn't too big for any of us.
What would you kind of say to Emmett after the game? Obviously, I'm sure you guys had a moment there or something. Kind of, obviously he's doing great things at San Jose State, but you kind of got the better of him on Friday in that last play.
Man, I was just telling him how happy I am for his success. Like, he's playing really well. He had a really good game against us. He got the San Jose State out to a 3-0 start. And they're a really good team and only gonna go up from here. So I'm just really happy that he's having success over there.
And then just kind of for you, obviously there's been a pretty heavy edge rotation again. Maybe it's not so much as it was last year when RJ and BJ took all the snaps and all the noise. But anyways, for you, kind of how have you felt like you've fit in well with that rotation where you guys are playing 5-6 guys at some points?
I think, credit to Coach Miley, it's more just about who's playing well that game and kind of just playing the hot hand. So, no one has any ego about it. It's just about who's playing well in this game, or just, depending on offensive schematics or whatever, whose play style fits the best,
After the game, Coach Dickard kind of gave you credit for kind of staying ready even though you're not playing, a million snaps every game.
Right.
How do you kind of stay fired up, stay ready when you're not playing, that many snaps a game?
I think it just, I love this team. If we're having success, like we're 4-0 right now, if we're 4-0 and I'm not playing as much, then, it is what it is. I'm still happy we're winning games,
Yeah. What are what was it like being Emmett's roommate, his high school teammate? What kind of memories you guys have together?
Man, he was a freshman when I was a senior in high school. And I just remember him coming in and him playing JV, and there was no JV offensive line. He was just getting destroyed out there, but because we'd watched the games before ours. But it's funny.
Where does that game rank in terms of the craziest games you've been a part of?
That's the craziest one I've ever been a part of, by far, by far.
I know that the Cougars, more than another team, understand that national perception matters. You guys are playing against a ranked team. You guys may have got, I don't know, some people might say snubbed from the rankings this week. Do you guys come into this game with a chip on your shoulder?
I think as players at Washington State, we always have a chip on our shoulder, and I don't think necessarily going against ranked teams or, we played 2 other teams that were supposed to beat us this year and we beat them. So, it's just going into they're another nameless, faceless opponent. We're just going to focus on the things we can control, focus on our game plan and our preparation, and then, go out and get it done. So.
3 of the games you guys have played have been at home, and then, of course, the one that was a neutral site but maybe felt more like an away game.
Right.
First true road test, give me your thoughts on playing on a blue turf and what this atmosphere might be like.
Man, I feel like always as a kid you've heard about Boise State's blue field, so I think it'll just be a good experience, but, just another game.
What's it going to take to stop the running back on the other side of the ball?
Just tackling and effort to the ball and tackling.
Coach Dickard gave the whole team credit for picking him up. He said he was very clear about and he took accountability for the game. How does it feel when you have a head coach that takes responsibility like that and gives you guys the credit?
I think it's good. I think it shows that he's not afraid to admit a mistake or admit when he's wrong. But I think that just it goes to show the bond and the tight knit this team is, and picking each other up all the time. He can't always be the ones to pick us up. Sometimes we have to pick him up, and that showed on Saturday.
And he also called this a culture win. You kind of spoke to that, in your case, staying ready and always ready to contribute. But what was it about? What is it about this team that separates you guys from maybe where you were last year at 4-0?
I think, and the thing we talked about all offseason is having the hard conversations and liked versus respected. So, not afraid to call someone out or to lift someone up, even if it's not going to make them feel the best, or they may feel some type of way about you, but still calling it out because you love them so much that you're going to lift them up anyway.
And did you happen to watch the highlight tape of the last Washington State Boise State game?
I have not. But I knew it was a really close game, right? Overtime.
Yeah, triple overtime.
Yeah, triple overtime. Wow. Yeah.